divine. 'Cause I'm stuck at the sight of you. Stuck. So
The new Fiat Linea, admiration guaranteed.
na 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 na. मुस्कान मिल गई, 2 इंच लंबी वो मुस्कान मिल गई, रंगों से बोलती पहचान मिल गई.
Nerolac Impressions, आपके रंग, आपकी पहचान.
सिर्फ इंडियन ऑयल के एक्स्ट्रा प्रीमियम पेट्रोल में है फ्रिक्शन बस्टर, जो दे ज्यादा साफ इंजन, आरामदायक सफर और जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस. स्विच टू एक्स्ट्रा प्रीमियम पेट्रोल ओनली फ्रॉम इंडियन ऑयल.
Our investment experts work behind the scenes to make sure you always get bigger returns. Anand Rathi, Best Domestic Private Bank by Asia Money Polls 2009.
This is Network 18. And you are watching CNBC TV 18.
Welcome back. Just opening up in seconds from now. Asia is very, very quiet like we told you. So let's see what we do in the opening gambit. Yesterday we closed up at 5,000 and we had a lot of leadership actually from sectors like IT, pharmaceuticals. All of them held out. That's the Oil India management. In seconds from now they will be ringing the bell and officially listing the stock as well. That should happen in just a few seconds. As you can see, Asia should come up on your screens very quickly. Some markets have actually slipped a bit more. So the Hang Seng is now down close to 1%. The Nikkei is struggling and the Taiwanese index is just holding out. Let's see what we do when the bell goes. As it does, it seems, and the bell is being rung. So that's the official listing for Oil India, and it should be the kickoff for trade this morning as well. Let's see how we open up. Rates should be coming in any moment now. 15 points up on the Sensex in opening trade. So it is a very, very quiet kickoff for the market as we step into trade this morning. Let's see what the Nifty's opening rate is. Flat for the Sensex, then building up now, up about 40 points. And Oil India lists with a 50 rupee premium, 1100 on Oil India. We were talking about that much of a premium on the stock. Let's see where it goes from there. The opening gambit is around that 1100 mark. So 5% premium in the kickoff to trade, up almost 55 rupees for Oil India. We will get back to that stock in just a bit. Let's tell you what else is happening with the market. Very flat start for the Nifty and the Sensex this morning, up just about 7 points for the Nifty, up about 40 points for the Sensex. Let's tell you what the key gainers are in trade this morning. What's happening with some of the heavyweights first? The Sensex, like I told you, is up flat. Let's start bringing up some of the key gainers for you and telling you what they're doing in trade. Technology, pharmaceuticals, some of the big gainers yesterday, and the opening gambit will be up on your screens in a bit. Nalco opens up about 1.5% from technology. TCS, Infosys, Wipro all open up about 1%. Cairn India opens in the green as well, and the one on which everyone was looking out for a rub-off impact is actually very muted. So ONGC opens up less than 1%. Let's see if that stock puts on some more. Yesterday was actually a much better session for ONGC. Pharmaceuticals are still seeing some buying. So Sun Pharma and Ranbaxy both open up about 1% apiece. And there's a little bit of buying interest in metals as well. Jindal Steel and Power, that has been falling these past few days, recovers. And Sterlite as well opens up in the green. So goodish start for them. On the losing side, HDFC loses some ground. That stock is down about 1% in trade. ITC as well from the heavyweights is just flat. And a couple of the real estate counters are not going anywhere. So quiet as she goes in opening gambit. The breadth has opened up strong. It's 5,000 and counting for the Nifty. So the index as well is holding up, and Oil India should come back up on your screens. The start was pretty good for the stock, 5% premium, listed at about 1100 rupees. Let's see what it's doing right now. Oil India will come up for you in just a second. Sonia, what about the mid caps?
Well, good going for the mid-caps as well, Mithali, up about 0.5% at this point in time. But a couple of other gainers that the front lines are showing you at this point. So Sun Pharma and Ranbaxy are up almost 2% at this point in time. That's a couple of those Sensex gainers as well. From the oil and gas space, ONGC is up 1% in trade. So is the case for TCS, up almost 1% in trade on that as well. From the metal space, Sterlite has bounced back. So now that's up almost 0.5%. 1%, and M&M that lost some of its gains yesterday, that is recovered in trade, so up 0.5% on that as well. From the auto space, like we were telling you, M&M and Maruti Suzuki are up in trade, and it is the entire metals pack and the pharmaceutical space that is at least showing gains as of now. Hero Honda as well from the auto space is not doing too badly. So good day of trade for most of the automakers, and oil and gas, like we were telling you, that's where the rub-off effect of Oil India was expected. So most of those stocks, Oil India, of course, the listing 1108 is where it's trading above its issue price of 1050. 1109 is where it's trading up almost 6% at this point in time. That's pretty much what the market was expecting as well. Apart from that, pharmaceuticals is having another good day. So is the case for most of the technology stocks. So TCS and HCL Tech are both up in trade, but the mid caps are up almost 0.5%. Mithali?
Very quiet start then, and that was expected actually. Oil India has not done too badly. 1100 rupees for the stock, which means it should be trading with a market cap of about 26 to 27,000 crores. Given the kind of sales target we've got going, or estimates have got going for that stock, it means it's trading at about anywhere between 3 to 3.5 times market cap to sales, which is not hideously expensive for the stock. Even on a price to earnings basis, I think it's inched up a little bit, and it should now be trading on current estimates at about 11.5 times. Amitabh, any surprises on the Oil India performance, or you thought this much would be the premium the stock would get? 1100 as we speak.
Yeah, basically I was expecting about 8 to 10%, and based on 110 rupee approximately EPS, I mean one can justify that type of valuation. But it has come at 6%, that is okay, that is very much in line with expectation. But